Fantasy AI. We're going to go fishing today. Fishing for a kicker. Should you take a kicker? Should you be the first to take a kicker? When everyone else in the draft is taking a kicker, should you just go ahead and get one too? Well, you can still get a good one. Well, let's see how that worked last year. Coming into the kicker rankings, first top 10. This is the top 10 kickers ranking from last year. You can see that you hit on 3 out of 10. If you've been watching my running back and receiver videos, at least you get 50-50 out of the top 10 for those. If you haven't seen those videos, go check them out, the long versions. And here you can see that only 3 of the kickers that you would have picked in the preseason as ranked top 10 would have finished in the top 10. So who were the best kickers last year? Glad you asked. Let's go check out the kickers from last year. And let's get started here. First kicker up was Blake Grupe. Saints scored a lot of points last year. If you haven't seen that one, they scored the 10th most points and had a dysfunctional team, I thought, all year. But anyway, Blake Grupe had 9 50-yard field goal attempts. I mean, right there you can see 40 extra points. That was pretty good. So moving on, who was the 9th ranked kicker? Let's look at the 9th ranked kicker, Dustin Hopkins. Fewest extra points on the board here, only 24. Has a good defense. Made 33 field goals, which keeps him on the list, coming in at number 9 kicker. Up next, Harrison Butker comes in as the 8th kicker. Came in 3rd, so you really didn't get your money's worth. Here's where you go. If you're reaching for a kicker, you thought you'd be one of the first ones to get a good kicker. Well, this guy, everyone's favorite, came in 8th. Yeah, it was perfect on his extra points. Near perfect on his field goal, had 33. But you can just see scoring with Kansas City's down throughout their whole team. Yeah, they won, but their scoring was down. If you watch the scoring ones, you saw that they're way down on points this year. My scoring videos. Anyway, moving on. Who was the 7th kicker? Who's coming in at number 7 on the kickers? Cameron Dicker from the Chargers. You can see here, 50-plus yarders was 7 out of 9. Kicking the long ball there. Perfect on extra points, too, in close range. I mean, the Chargers didn't score very good, but hey, he came in the 12th, finished the 7th. So, you're getting kind of a money's worth there. Moving on, let's see who's up next on the kicker list. We got Jason Myers up next. Finished 6th. Most field goal attempts, 42 attempts. So is that the kind of coach that's wanting to kick a lot of extra field goals? But you can see he had 35 field goals here. Came in as the number 6th kicker on the back to those most attempts. Moving on, let's go see who we're getting down here at the number 5 kicker. Justin Tucker was ranked number 1 coming in, finished 5th. He only had 1 50-plus yard field goal last year. Only made 1 of them. Attempted 5. That's mediocre on the list. He wasn't 10th in the long ball. And made 51 extra points, though. Oh, my gosh, 51. Led the league, I think, in that. Whew, a lot of extra points there. Moving on. And we're going to see who's next up on the list. Jake Elliott came in. Fewest field goals on the list. Didn't attempt very many. Only attempted 32. Made 30 of them, though. Was good at it. Just didn't kick a lot of field goals last year for Philadelphia. Yet, what's funny about this is he was 7 of 8 on 50-yard field goals. He kicked the long one. But I guess when they got in close, they scored. Here you go. You want a good offense? Look at those extra points, 45. You want a good offense so you get those extra points, but if they're too good, you ain't getting very many good field goal attempts. Unless it's the long ball. Moving on, let's see who's going on next. We're going to pick up the number 3rd kicker. The Bears come in. Santos. You can see he had kicked 35 field goals. 7 from 50 plus. He kicked 7 of them. Who'd have thought the Bears? Look at those, only 31 on the extra points. Didn't get very many there, but 35 field goals. The Bears, they can come from anywhere, these kickers. That's what we're going to find. So moving on down the road, let's see who comes up next. Matt Gay comes in the second place, come out of nowhere. Came in ranked 21st. So these kickers you can see are coming out of nowhere. 13 attempts from 50 plus yards. So keep that in mind next year. It's the coaches that a lot of time who go for these long field goals. 50 plus. Made 8 of them. 35 extra points. Didn't have the greatest attempts there, but came in as the second place kicker. So let's see who the top kicker was. Moving on down. Let's go down onto grass for the kickers. And who came in first? Brandon Aubrey, the number 1 kicker, with his soccer-style rookie, had 49 extra points. 49 extra points, 36 field goals. Attempted 38, 36 out of 38, 197 points. You can see how much more he scored than the rest of them. So, if you're liking what you're seeing, please hit that like and subscribe button. Please hit that like and subscribe. So let's see what method I used last year. I happen to have the number 1 kicker. I didn't even know it until I started preparing this video. Actually, this is why I won the Merlin League. I didn't know it, but my kicker, I picked just random last place kicker. I was picking on this method for the team you think is going to get the most points. You can see here, extra points. They had the 4th most, Aubrey. Tucker, 3rd, but you're still only 40 out of 10, 40% picking one of these. But anyway, Aubrey, on the back of those extra points is why I picked him, but he had so many field goals. But he averaged 2 more points a game than the other kickers. So that was important. So, all right, I'm going to fill my shorts. We're going to fill my shorts. All right, we're going to look at the kickers and how they did last year. Blake Grupe up first, finished 10th from the Saints. Saints got a lot of points. Dustin Hopkins finished 9th. Fewest extra points on the board. Harrison Butker came in 3rd rank, finished 8th. A little bit down here for him. And Dicker the kicker, a 7 for 9 from 50 plus, came in 7th. Moving on, Jason Myers finished 6th. Had the most attempts here at 42 attempts. Justin Tucker came in ranked 1st, finished 5th. Only 150-plus yard field goal. Jake Elliott came in next at 4th. Moving on down the road, a Bear came in 3rd ranked. Santos finished 3rd. 7 50-yard field goals. Matt Gay come in next 2. Attempted 13 50-plus yard field goals. And next on the list was Brandon Aubrey, finished 1st. Rookie, soccer-style kicker. Did good.